Is there fucking anything that the Air Force can't do in uniform? What's up? I'm Dave, and today we're asking the question, is there fucking anything that the Air Force can't do in uniform? Right after this. Super subtle product placement. If you haven't grabbed yourself a copy of the No BS Guide to Military Life, do so, please. It is everything that I wish I'd known when I joined the military. You can, A, snag it on Amazon. Here, we're going to do this. Boom! Look at that. Or, you can go to FromMilitaryToMillionaire.com/free-book, which I will link down below, and you can get yourself a free copy. It's the PDF, but it is what it is. You can connect on all the social media platforms there, get yourself a free copy of the book. It's phenomenal, and you can read it for free. You can skip through to all the crap that you actually care about. It's like a chronological book of everything I wish I'd fucking known when I joined the military, from joining to transitioning out, and it's awesome. So check it out. That's my plug. All right, look. So I did a Google search after those other videos went viral. And I haven't decided yet if I'm going to do one about every branch for what you can and can't do in uniform. The Marine Corps, I've now made 2 videos about what you can't do in uniform and 1 about what you can, some crazy things. But we are going to make this video about the Air Force and what they can't do in uniform. And really, it's kind of comical because there's not much listed that I can find online. So number 5 is PDA, no public displays of affection. You can't be sucking face while in uniform. All right, cool. That might be like the one major thing that differentiates this from like college. No, I'm just kidding. Just like talk shit and poke fun at the Air Force. Number 4, you cannot eat and walk. And number 3, you cannot have electronics in and walk. So that could be headphones. It could be like one of those fancy ones that truckers wear with like the speaker. You know, comes around. Earbuds, cell phone. I don't really know how we do that anymore. It used to be like this, but it's not the thing anymore. You know, so you can't do either of those while walking, right? You can't wander around on your phone while stuffing your face full of pizza, which honestly is kind of surprising to me. I kind of figured you could do that in the Air Force, but it is what it is. For guys, number 2, you can't wear earrings. Now, I don't know what the rule is here if you start identifying as not a guy anymore. I don't know when that line crosses, you know? I don't know. Who knows? You want to wear some earrings? Just say, I don't want my wiener anymore. Maybe that's a thing. I have no idea. But that's number 2. You can't wear earrings. It actually says other body ornamentation, but, you know, I was in the military for a long time, and I don't know that anybody ever went and did, like, nipple and dick piercing checks. In fact, I knew quite a few guys in the Marine Corps who had their nipples pierced, and one who had a Jacob's ladder, and they, you know, never got caught. Now, I'm not condoning that for way more reasons than one, but, you know, you might get away with it. I don't know. So here's number 1, and this one's kind of comical to me, right? You can't go to a bar off base or get drunk at work. So literally, according to Google, right, drinking alcohol while performing official duties, drunk at work. Or it says going to the mall or an establishment that primarily serves alcohol off base in uniform. So you can't go mall walking, I guess, in the Air Force, which is interesting because the Army can, or maybe they can't, and I just saw them all over the place at various installations at the mall. Gross. And yet the Air Force, it just says an establishment that primarily serves alcohol. So what if it's a sports bar? Like if I'm in the Air Force, right? This place doesn't primarily serve alcohol. It's a sports bar. They show sports and have food. Yes, there's alcohol here. The primary purpose of this place, watching sports with my homies while eating some pretzels in beer cheese, which is not alcoholic. I don't know. I don't know where they draw the line at that. Like, Air Force dudes in Chili's and Cadenas, you know, throwing back margaritas. Hey, that's a restaurant. It's not a establishment that primarily serves alcohol. You know, at what point does it become a place that primarily serves alcohol? Like if you go to a concert, they don't really have a lot of food, but they got tons of booze. But it's a concert, not a place that serves alcohol. It's a music venue. So I don't really know where that line's drawn. If you're in the Air Force, comment down below and let me know, because to me, as I read this, I see a lot of loopholes. Like, don't go to an actual bar or like nightclub, and you're probably good. So don't be dancing up at the club at 2 a.m. in your Air Force, whatever they call those uniforms, suits, I don't know. And you're probably fine. Who knows? So there you go. Those are the 5 things I came up with. Let's see if there's anything else on this list. You can't cover up a tattoo with Band-Aids or bandages or makeup in uniform. So it has to just show. So if you have a tattoo, no covering it up. Okay. Yeah, that's literally all I got on this list. I'm sure there's more, but according to the generative AI, you know, on Google, that's it. So that's it. All right. So with that being said, if you haven't done so yet, you know, go grab your free book, join the Military Millionaire community. We're the largest military investing community in the world, and 90% of what we do is 100% free. 80% of the time, it works all the time.
They've done studies, you know. 60% of the time, it works every time.
Most of the content that we produce, whether that's YouTube, podcast, articles, social media, all free. There's very few things that I actually have a price tag on. And really one, I didn't actually do a sponsorship for this video, but it's the War Room Mastermind. So that's our high-level mastermind for service members and vets who are serious about achieving financial freedom. It's got 240 people in it right now. They're all rock stars. So if that interests you, you know, I'll put a link down below or hit me up on Instagram. But, I mean, you totally don't have to. The vast majority of what we do is free content. So that's it. Welcome to the community. Make sure you subscribe, like, do the thing to help with engagement. Comment down below, I don't know, whatever you want to see next. Or what color underwear you're wearing. Thanks for watching. You've made it to the end of the video. If you got something valuable out of this, please consider smashing that like button, subscribing to the channel, and checking the little bell for notifications so that you get to see more valuable content. Depending on what you're interested in, we've got a ton of other playlists on real estate investing, military advice, getting rich in the military, VA loans, you name it. And make sure you get plugged in the community, in the Facebook group, and other platforms. Also, if you haven't done so yet and you've still got a lot of questions, especially if you're a younger service member, check out the No BS Guide to Military Life. This is everything I wish I'd known when I first joined the military, and I wrote it to pass on so that other people don't have to say, God, I wish someone had told me that when I was younger. So hope you got something out of this. If you got ideas for other videos or questions, throw them in the comments. I definitely do reply to most everything that's in my comments. And I look forward to seeing you around the channel again. Have a great day.